let's use the asset store to get a skybox to make our world look a little bit more customized. A skybox is basically a really kind of nice wrap around art piece that sits far away from the player to make it give the sense that we're in a certain world. Maybe it's an alien planet, maybe it's deep in space, or maybe it's just the Earth itself in a pretty cool location. The asset store is something that's changed in the recent version of Unity, and we need to, in order to work with it, actually be able to sign into an account and have it connected to our Unity. So in Unity Hub, you need to make sure that you are signed in. I am right up here. I can see that you're signed into your account. And then when you are able to click on Search Online and head into the Asset Store, you can have the same account signed into. I don't have this one signed into right now, so I'm just going to head back in and connect back into my account. And now I have the ability to add assets to my package manager in the web-based asset store that then I can access within Unity. So what I want to do is search for Skybox. And I'm going to get a bunch of results for different pre-made skyboxes. But of course, for now, I want to use free assets just to experiment with things. You can choose whatever set that you want. I recommend trying a few different ones out to find one that you want. I'm just going to grab this one that has a variety of different assets inside of it, add it to my assets, and accept. And now this is going to be added to my account's assets. And I can go open in Unity Editor. And now inside of my Unity that's actively open, I will see added to my package manager this Skybox series free. How do I find this otherwise? Well, if I go under Window, Package Manager, I'm back here. And it will list all the things that I have access to. Notice I do have another Skybox I've downloaded previously here. Lots of other different types of assets that I've added. Your list might be a lot shorter. In time, yours will become quite expansive. So I'm just going to download this Skybox series free asset and hope that it goes quickly enough. And you can download assets of all sorts. You can download prefabs, characters, animation sets, sound effects, particle effects, a huge amount of things. But for now, let's just finish the download and click on Import and pull these assets into our current project. Anytime we import packages, we're going to get a list of options, and we can choose to not pull some things in or pull all or none of the objects in that we're pulling in. I'm just going to have everything get imported into this project right now so that I get a nice set of options for my skybox that I'm happy with. And I'll be back in a moment when this import is complete. All right, and after a bit of a wait, my package has finished importing and I have the skybox ready to access. Now, if I head back to my assets, I should see this new folder appearing that includes my skybox. And if I head back over to my scene view, I'm able to now drag different skyboxes into my scene. Really simply, just dragging it over to my scene applies the skybox. I kind of like a nice dark one like this, although there's some pretty cool ones in here. That one's maybe a little bit jarring. Let's go back to this one. It has a nice look to it on my screen, and you can choose one for yourself. One last thing we're going to do in this section of the tutorial series is head over to our package manager one more time and click on this drop down menu at the top here. Rather than viewing things in my assets, we're going to view things in the Unity registry. Unity has a whole bunch of helpful programs and applications and imported libraries of helpful tools and files that add functionality to our editing, to our game development. And in this project, we are going to be using a few of them in various levels of depth. The first one that we want to import here is our Pro Builder. So find that one in the list and install it. You may have to download it, but I already have it downloaded, so I can just press install. It shouldn't take too long for these ones. They aren't overly massive files in general. And another one that we're going to want for this project, we'll get to in a second here when I can scroll down to it, is, let's give it a sec here. Maybe I'll press pause on this. Oh, my computer's being a bit slow. I'll pause this, back with you in a moment. And just like that, my import is complete. Now that we have Pro Builder inserted, we're going to download one more package here. We're going to take a look over here and get this WebGL publisher installed as well that we might need later on. Once those installations are done for you, you can head to the next video. See you there.